perfect example. Yesterday, the New York Times editorial board column stated President Obama misspoke when he pledged, if you like the insurance you have, you can keep it. Misspoke? Really? Is that what they thought that was? Now, whether you like Obamacare or not, or whether it's good or not, is not the issue of this off the record. The issue is the New York Times editorial board. They're pathetic. It is absurd to say the president misspoke when he specifically pledged you could keep your insurance if you like it. The president made this pledge not once, not twice, but multiple times. Now, we found at least 24 instances of President Obama making this specific promise. So if the New York Times editorial board had even looked, they would have found 24 times too. It was an essential part of the Obamacare talking points. Of course, if President Obama had said it only one time, it could be misspeaking, as the editorial board says, but he repeated it over and over and over and over again. And that simply is not misspeaking. That's not a slip of the tongue. It is obvious the New York Times editorial board is trying to sugarcoat it for the president, and that is pathetic. That's not their job. But at least, good sign, we finally found some transparency. Could anything be more transparent than that the New York Times editorial board is carrying water for the White House? But there's also a tiny bit of good news tonight. Separate from the Times editorial board, New York Times public editor Margaret Sullivan wrote a column just a short time ago citing my Greta Wire post and admitting the editorial board's use of misspoke does suggest a one-time slip of the tongue. In other words, she is calling her colleagues out. And for that, I tip my hat to her. And that's my off-the-record comment tonight. If you have an important story or issue you think I should take off the record, go to GretaWire.com and